Hey y'all, welcome back. So, this is not my normal look, and I get that. This fantastic thing is covering massive amounts of perspiration. I think it's all. So, I have crazy hair right now. I just did a run. Now, running is a new thing in my life, and I had no motivation to get off my rear end and go do this, except that with all the changes going on in the house right now, I needed to do something that was for me, that was a physical diversion. So, running it was. I'm not setting any land speed records. So, the 1.5 mile in 20 minutes. For those of you who are dedicated and hardcore runners, feel free to laugh. I'm fine with it. I'm old, I'm fat, I'm asthmatic. I basically sound like broken bagpipes by the time I get off the trail. It's great. But the thing is, I'm still here, and I'm still going to do this. The book of Corinthians actually was part of the inspiration for all of this. So if you grab a sword and you go in, 1 Corinthians, because he wrote 2 to this church, they needed it. And it says, chapter 9, verse 24. Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may obtain it. Okay, so what does that mean for us? First off, there is a prize. This is good news. And it's not necessarily like the blingy bling of a medal hanging around your neck, or the bibs that the little number that gets stuck on your shirt, and you put that on the wall, and yay, been there, done that, the prize is life eternal with God, with Jesus, because of the blood of Jesus on the cross. There is a prize. What's not really said is that there's more than a prize. Okay, so if you're running, and we are expected to run, it's very clear in here, those who run. As Christians, we're expected to run. Now, the non-believers aren't expected to run the course with Christ. Why? They're not His. We have got to stop putting the Christian standard of living on the non-believer, because they are not held to the same standard by God as we are. Everyone falls under the category of grace, but because we have said, my life is not mine. Okay, Lord, I give my life back to you. Now there are different things that are expected of us. In our run, our such a way is self-control, and it's focus. And when we have things like self-control and focus, then the benefits come into play. Now, for running in the physical world, one of the things is that the body will become stronger. The muscles that were really, really, really weak become stronger. And that's what it can do with our faith. When we run the race with Christ, our faith is stronger. So the tiny bit of faith we had here, Lord, I need $20 to put gas in my car, then becomes, Father, I thank you that you've provided for all of my needs all year. Father, I thank you that you provided for my family's needs all the days of our lives. And it grows. And it also brings in a focus. Right now, I'm running on the gorgeous C&O Canal towpath, Chesapeake, Ohio. It's gorgeous. There's turtles in the water. There are really cool spider webs. I could probably knock some time off my time by focus. And that's something that the runner trains to have. You don't just I don't instantly have that focus. So how would we get focus on Christ? You read the Word, you pray. And when you pray, it's not just this list of okay, so like I need this and Johnny needs that. Oh yeah, like there's this thing, if you could bless this event for our church, because that would be cool. That's not prayer necessarily, and I'm not saying don't take your needs to the Lord. He wants us to do that. He already knows them before we do it anyway, which is really cool. But there's a lot of listening involved. So focus can also be listening. So I'm going to go take myself to the shower, because while I understand there's rivers of living water, I'm fairly confident everyone I interact with today will appreciate the real water back in my shower. And soap. Hey. Just know this. There is a prize. There's more than a prize. We're expected to run. Finish well. I'll see you at the finish line.